Ladies and gentlemen, today's podcast is sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp.
Now, there's been many times throughout my life where I've sort of been focusing on the problems in my life, rather than solutions on how to overcome them.
Yes.
And with a different mindset, I've started to think more towards a solution kind of thing. A very practical example was I was playing on my hip basically for a long, long time. There's problems reoccurring constantly. Yep. And I thought I could just get through it. And then I thought, you know what? The solution to this is getting the surgery.
Yeah.
And honestly, the mental health's gone up since then. My body hopefully is going to recover and I'll be back playing football in no time.
And the same for myself. I've just completed a marathon.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest challenges you can do physically. And to be able to change my view on things, and rather than focus on what's difficult about it, to try and focus on the solutions is just such an easier way of thinking about it.
It can definitely be tough to stay in that problem-solving mindset, can't it?
Yeah.
But with BetterHelp, it teaches you methods and stuff to stay in that problem-solving mindset, to put less stress on the brain.
But when you do obviously learn to find solution, there is no better feeling. So with BetterHelp's help, you can actually use online therapy to talk about your problems with them and come to solutions via the use of their service.
And not only that, obviously you get matched with an online therapist. And obviously the good thing about that is that, say you are a bit anxious about leaving your room, you don't have to. You can just do it in the comfort of your own home, talking to a professional online.
So if you are thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, accessible, affordable, and entirely online, as we mentioned.
Exactly. You can go to betterhelp.com/pitch to get 10% off your first month. That is betterhelp.com/pitch to get 10% off your first month and give it a go. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy. Yeah, and it was the biggest game of the weekend, Man City, Liverpool. What were your thoughts on the game?
I only caught like the second half of it. What was I doing? I did shits last night.
Right.
Yeah, I had a curry. Yeah.
So I was really on the ropes for most of the day.
Well, you were here. You watched it on the stream.
Oh, I felt ill after my curry last night. And then this morning I was on the toilet for a while, yeah.
Jesus.
No, I ain't even seen the goal.
Did you see Foden's disallowed goal?
I heard about it. I saw Twitter went up
But
in arms.
that's a correct VAR decision.
Twitter was up in arms.
But the whole
Tom
thing.
Garrett said that as well.
Anthony, is it
Tom
Anthony
said it was
Taylor
correct,
who's in charge? Was it Anthony
Taylor? Yeah, it was.
So
right.
he was. The Pep was moaning about how Anthony Taylor wanted the game to keep going and play the game, which
he
I
was
understand.
he did let a lot of things slide.
But look, it was a foul. The original one, it was a foul, and even if it wasn't brought back for the foul, and he did continue his refereeing like he was during the game, it would have been brought back because the second lot,
Stockley Park.
No, even if they continued the foul from Haaland, like something happened in the second half of it.
Oh, right, yeah. So Haaland kicked the ball out of Alisson's hands when
yes,
he had
that's what I was talking
two hands
about.
on the ball.
Alisson had the ball in his.
So there were technically two fouls and it got ruled out. But once again, eyes on Haaland.
He actually
didn't manage to find the net.
Nope.
A rumour has it he's still in Van Dijk's back pocket.
Oh,
DVD was a monster.
He was. I caught like last 30 minutes
on the toilet.
Yeah.
He genuinely.
Sky Go. I actually can't watch football in my living room right now.
Why?
I can't get Sky. So obviously I've moved, and because I live in like a house that's kind of built into the ground. It's crazy now, but it's like it's surrounded by bigger houses, right? I'm like the fucking small boy in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've been to yours. I know exactly what you're describing.
You know that meme, that internet meme, the white girl surrounded by the big guys? That's me. But anyway, the Sky satellite can't reach. The Sky satellite that you install in your house can't reach your satellites in space.
I'm really scared of when you get to the bottom of that, by the way, because it's already pretty bad.
No, but yeah, so I can't get it. So I have to watch all football on my phone now.
Why don't you just AirPlay it to the TV?
I didn't know you could even do that.
Screen mirror.
Yeah, you can. Technology.
No, you can't do it with Sky Go because it's Sky Go, right? You can't. I tried to do that recently.
Oh. Yeah. Well, either way, look, I want to say a public apology to Liverpool and especially Van Dijk and Salah. I think you two, personally, I thought you played absolutely amazing, guys. So well done.
Salah at striker is a different beast, man. He was very impressive.
I've still got Salah in my FPL, and listen,
so did I.
That's ball knowledge right there. I stuck with him off of his one goal.
Yeah. But the annoying thing is now everyone's going to bring him in.
Yeah, everyone is going to bring him in.
So you didn't really gain many points on.
No, but I won't lose out on that price. He'll probably get price rise. So
yeah,
that's
true.
a good thing. I don't know who to bring him in for.
Well, who have you got right now? Can you not do? You got Kane.
De Bruyne, haven't you?
Who have you got? You got De Bruyne.
Oh, Theo's in trouble.
You should keep all Arsenal and City players.
Yeah, I know.
Because
so I don't know who to bring in for Salah.
They're playing game week 12 now.
Could be Curtis. The only way I can get him in is by taking out Foden. I don't want to get rid of Foden. I think I'm going to go no Salah. I think it might be a one-off.
I feel like Salah did get robbed of more points, because Darwin Núñez...
Go on.
Donkey.
Do you know what? It's crazy. It's crazy that Liverpool were that good. Darwin Núñez's performance isn't even getting talked about.
He came off the bench.
That might be the worst 15 minutes of football
was it like
from a single player I've ever seen.
You see the one last 20 minutes where he's got the ball on the left.
Salah. That's what I'm talking about. Mate, he's another goal.
Perfect run. Yeah. All he needs to do, cut inside, play the pass, and it's probably another goal.
Scared you're going to knock that.
I can't believe what I was watching. Yeah. He had 2 players to choose from.
Yeah, no.
He still took
the thing is, you called him the Uruguayan donkey, and people were backing it because he is playing awful. No offense to Núñez.
He comes good. Though.
He might. I think he eventually has to come good. His price tag, and he proved it last season. But at the moment, he can't kick.
What do you think?
Like he had a 1-on-1 with Edison, and he tried to kick him, and it didn't even go on target.
Yeah. What
didn't even make the goal.
What do you mean he proved it last season?
For Benfica,
yeah, it's very different though.
But that's why he got bought, right?
Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes got bought.
But it can happen all the time where you just come from a different league.
And you
never kick on.
100%.
But I think he will.
Well, for his sake, I hope he does because he's talking a lot of talk. He's like crying to the Arsenal fans, and going on and losing. Like he's doing a lot of like shithousery, but not backing up.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's the issue.
He looks like he got a big mouth on him, but I like that about him. Passion.
He's best friends with Tsimikas, it looks like as well.
They're almost identical twins as well.
They are. What do you think of the whole... Everyone was like, Foden's about to tear James Milner up. Joe Gomez and James Milner on the right-hand side.
Yeah, Joe Gomez...
That was going to be a howler.
Joe Gomez has played himself into potentially being talked about in England contention now.
Why not?
We're so short on right-backs and...
I don't think you get over Trippier at right-back.
No, I don't think he's even going to go. But that performance, along with a few more in the next few weeks, might...
Do you think
get him looked at?
Kanate's coming back for Liverpool, right?
I think it was just a one-off thing.
No, he's not. That's over now. Carried on.
Do you think Liverpool should focus on Van Dijk and Gomez or Van Dijk and Kanate?
This is the goat mess. That's what Kyle calls him, don't he? Goat mess.
Kyle does actually like Joe Gomez a lot.
Yeah, he loves him.
Came on here and spoke very highly of him. And it looks, it is, to be fair. But there was a season where Gomez and Van Dijk were the first choice partnership at Liverpool, and
it's good at FIFA.
Yeah, he is. And they were really good as a collective. And you can kind of see that again now. But when, there's so much rotation within the centre-backs at Liverpool, they never lock 2 down for a while. And when they do, they actually play really well together. Remember Matip and VVD last season? They were both good.
What do you think? There's a conversation to be had there.
We're having that conversation.
Just chiming in with bullshit everybody.
What do you think of this? Everyone keeps saying, Liverpool back. They're back, baby.
They needed that result, but I don't think they're back.
No. Jota's out until the World Cup.
I've still got them finishing pretty.
It looks like Jota's out until after the World Cup.
I still think they will do.
Where do you think Liverpool finish? Because he said 7th and I said 5th.
I genuinely reckon they'll scrape 4th.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Top 4.
They got half the teams injured now.
We've still got bloody 28 games left.
They got no players. They got no players.
I still think they'll do it. I think
people
are just writing them off just because they're having really rocky starts.
No, I wouldn't say calling them like 5th or 6th is necessarily writing them off.
Yeah,
it's just,
I feel like
there's 5 very, very bloody good teams.
Yeah, but when Arsenal obviously drop off, which is inevitable,
we're getting 2nd.
Come on,
maybe even 1st.
I think you guys get 3rd.
There's absolutely no way. We'll pretend. I think we actually might win the league.
No, you guys actually could because
but this is what pisses me off.
It's just all about keeping it up for the rest of the season.
This is what's pissing me off.
Is there going to be a drop-off point for Arsenal, which usually there will be.
If you look at the history, Arsenal drop off, yeah? But if we buy in January and build whilst on top...
Are you going to buy in January?
Yeah, we are looking at it.
Also,
you're on the board, are you?
He might well be soon, mate. He does so many vids with Arteta, man.
Right. Me and Mikel are tight.
But I wanted to speak about something because there was a stat I read this morning that the only team to have won 9 out of their 10 first games and not gone to win the title was Newcastle in 95-96.
Oh, that's just typical, isn't
it?
Yeah.
I would
away the lads, Jesus.
Really poor away the lads.
That is a
so realistically, people are saying Arsenal aren't in a title race, but on a stats history basis, there's only one team in this position that's not gone on to win it. But I don't think they ever competed against this Manchester City side.
That was 27 years ago.
4 points clear, you know. 4 points. I know it's early doors, don't get me wrong, but it's possible.
It is possible.
Arsenal beat Liverpool. Yep. Arsenal beat Spurs. Arsenal gonna beat City.
What about United?
Yeah. The other one, you got a fluke.
Do you know that?
It was not a fluke.
It was a fluke. Listen, Arsenal dominated you.
It was a 9-hag masterclass, brother.
The really annoying part of this title race, of it being against Arsenal versus Manchester City, is the blank this week was Arsenal Man City. So off the form that we had, and if they lost to Liverpool and then played us, this game midweek that should have happened has been postponed, would have been so massive in terms of the title race. If we won that game this midweek, you could say we're genuine.
Why did we get it postponed? The Queen?
No, I think it's something to do with the FA Cup.
FA Cup
rounds, or like we can't.
Really?
A few games got postponed, didn't they? United versus Leeds at the same time.
There's no. The only game postponed this midweek is.
Are they all postponed for the same reason?
No, because this.
What was the
Queen passed away ages ago. She's not.
No,
what was still getting postponed.
What was that game postponed for? Was it Palace when?
No,
train strikes.
That was it.
Yeah, Brighton Palace.
Why listen? These train strikes, man.
No, Brighton.
I need to start having a word.
Yeah,
with
Brighton. You can't get to the Amex without the train
because it's a nightmare.
Before we go on to Arsenal, because we are,
yep.
Klopp was showing a red card, and this is why I think Liverpool fans are getting gassed or it's a bit much. You've just lost Jota. Half your team's injured. Yes, Trent's back. Klopp's now not on the sideline, which is going to be a huge miss for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like he's an important.
It's only one game though, right?
Yeah, but still, you want momentum. Who have they got next? West Ham.
Yeah,
they could go lose at West Ham easy.
No, it's at Anfield.
I know, but West Ham could go there and beat them.
I don't see it.
No.
It could happen. Of course it could happen.
Anything could happen.
It's football, man.
I know, it could happen.
It could happen.
But Man City should have beaten Liverpool.
They got half a team.
It's going to be Fabio Carvalho at left wing, isn't it? He's going to get quite a lot of game time now.
Well, good for him.
No, I'm just saying, if Liverpool can ride out this one red card from Klopp, then...
Mate, Skalaka's going to turn up, I'm telling you.
Anything could happen, though. Yeah, Rudiger's cat.